Hello and welcome. How very marvellous to have your company. It is the launch of the brand new one-day special, and it's Stamperia. Whoop, whoop. So it's just marvellous. Our Derico's over yonder.
Hello!
Ready to take over when I've done my demo and stuff like that. But what have we got for you? The incredible Alice. Now, obviously Stamperia have done an Alice collection before, but it was that super popular. They've brought a second collection, so the 2021 edition with extra goodies as well. So in the one-day special, you've got two beautiful rice papers. Now, we've popped a background rice paper, essential. You have to have a background rice paper. So you've got an A4 background rice paper. I'm going to bring this to this side so you can see them both at once. So you've got that beautiful, first of all, you've got the beautiful detailed rice paper. So you've got the chess pieces on there. Of course, you've got the script from the book, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, you've got our lovely little Queen Alice there as well, which is marvellous. You've then, of course, got that background rice paper. As I said, background rice papers are indeed essential. So that's your two rice papers. You've then got in your one-day special the beautiful mould. Now, the moulds are super cool, and these are all your main characters. So you've got your Queen of Hearts in there. You've obviously got the King in there. You've got Alice in there. You've got the Mad Hatter. I like this because you've got so much detail in these. You can use them with your air dry clay. You can use these with your resin if you've got your resin as well. But they're absolutely fabulous. Nice and flexible as well, so easy to get the clay out of. So you've got your mould. You've then got your wonderful greyboard pieces. Now, with your greyboard pieces, again, there's tons you can do with this. And the thing is, it adds dimension to your project, because obviously with something like this, you've got loads and loads of elements. You can either put your paper over the top of these, or of course you can paint them. I like things like this when they're just painted in silhouette. I think they look really, really cool. But obviously all your sort of iconic Alice imagery within there as well, which is super cool. And then, of course, the piece de resistance. It is your beautiful paper pad. Now, the paper pad, how to show this. This is, bear with, because I don't do holding up paper pads because I'm no good at it. No, I'm no good at it. I'm no good at it. I'm too little. So I'm going to do this so we can actually show it. Okay, sorry. I will build it again. So I have to do it this way because I'm too small. So your paper pad, this is amazing. It's 22 pages. They're all double-faced pages. So as soon as I start looking through, absolutely glorious. You've got tons of sentiments. Remember, the cover is of course used on this as well. So you've got some beautiful sentiments. I love this one with Alice. I just think that is beautiful. She's sort of looking off into the distance. And again, it's the way Stamperia layer the papers. You know, you've got a beautiful collage designs on each and every single one. You've got your background ones. The clock is amazing. And again, you've got your fantastic decoupage layers on the other side of that as well. Oh yeah, the colour palette is amazing. All the beautiful papers. You've got our White Rabbit there, which is sensational. Now, already every individual element that's in your one-day special have sold out. That is it now. All the individual elements have gone. The only way to get the individual elements is now in the one-day special. This is seriously cool. I mean, it's special. I love the unbirthday calendar. I think that's marvellous, absolutely marvellous. So you've got your unbirthday calendar, and I love the back because you can actually use it. You know, you can do something with it. That is ace. Where all the tea. So you've got, of course, the drink me, you've got the eat me. It's always tea time. Which is marvellous. Oh my gosh, 20% of stock has gone. You've then got, now these are amazing because these are your cards. Remember, because this is it matches on the other side. So it means you'll be using those for your art journal cards. They're absolutely stunning. These are amazing because look, on the other side of your playing cards is the back of the playing cards. Yes, isn't it good? And this one on the other side of our lovely little Alice. Oh, actually, it's the other one. It's the other. But look at all the frames. It's this one. So on this side, she's going through the looking glass. On the other side, look, it's her. You can see the back of her. Isn't that cool? Aren't these papers divine? You've got her there meeting Humpty Dumpty. I mean, it's just magical. Do you know what? This is what Stamperia do. They can make something that is incredibly magical already, and they can absolutely make it sing. I love all the postcards. I love all the beautiful tags. I mean, you've got so many elements in this. It's huge. A quarter of the stock. This is your one-day special stock has already gone. Look at how many double-sided embellishments you've got. And then you've got all these embellishments as well. Honestly, that is amazing. So you have got, and it is really busy. I love that when we're really busy. Our poor Moll in my head. It's been a busy day today, our Moll. My Let Loose show, that was absolutely crazy. Now, a third of the stock has already gone. It's absolutely fine. I do apologise. I've already lost one rice paper on the floor. Let me show you. Now, I'm going to show you some of these that has been sent in. Oh, good grief. This has been sent in by the fabulous Stamperia. And I mean, they send the samples in. I remember one of the finished samples they sent last time with the cards. And that was absolutely ridiculous. It was so clever. Look at this, though. I mean, it's beautiful. All these 3D books, isn't that just sensational? And look, all your pages open. Oh, things like this are just phenomenal. I love it because, look, oh, it's this one. Watch. Look at that. Isn't that just the best thing you've ever seen? Isn't that clever? The work that's gone into creating it. Watch. Wow, the work that I have not made this. Tell you what, never. But oh my word, I wish I had the patience. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And actually, it's okay. It's on with the magnet. Because that is its own separate little book as well. Look at this. Honestly, it's just amazing. It's magical, absolutely magical. I love that. And I will show you what I've done because this took me hours and I haven't finished it yet. The chair, because this was just a pine chair. I picked it up from a second-hand shop weeks and weeks ago because I thought, I know what's coming. I know Alice is coming. And I thought, that chair, it's closed shop, but I walked out with a chair. They were selling it. It weren't just part of the display. I didn't just nick the chair that they had the shoes on. So this is actually the paint that we've got on the show, the rice paper, the stamps that we've got on the show, and then just painted. And you paint, and I'll show you how to do this because it's taking the images that you see in the rice paper, but it's then expanding it. So you can see where the rice paper ends, but then you expand it. You take that imagery, so you fill the whole thing. And the rice paper, you just blend it into that background, so it becomes part of the chair. I really like doing that. It was really, really satisfying. And I find it hard to change furniture. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm terrible at it's really pretty as it is. But honestly, once you start, it's really addictive. This one I did the other day, just a really nice, easy one, using the beautiful templates from Bazaarology and just making some lovely little notebooks and things with that one. Now, it's really busy. Shall I show you the one? I'm going to show you the one last sample. I might as well, mightn't I? Because it is super busy. Look at this. Again, sent in from Stamperia. 40% of the stock has gone. It is so busy. Now, the problem is, we can't get anything extra tonight. If it sells out tonight, we're stuck. I mean, we've got plenty of other things on the show. By tomorrow, we'll find out tomorrow if we can get anything extra. But tonight, we haven't got a chance. So if you do want it, please check your baskets out. Now, it is on extended because it does come over from Budapest. So you're just waiting from the 28th of July. But obviously, oh my word, is it worth the wait? It is sensational. Okay, if you would love to go for this, already over 40% of your stock has gone. I'm just going to walk away from the mess I have left. That is 670543 is your item number. That is your one-day special. But next, everything else is really busy. I'm not surprised. Look at your price. Look at that price. Half of the stock has already gone here. And this is lovely. I really, really like that stencil. I think it's amazing. So you've got your chess pieces there. You've got your chessboard. You've got your Checkmate. You've got Queen in there as well, which is beautiful. But then you've got your beautiful mould. And remember, with your mould, of course, you can easily, this is with the air dry clay, which we have got on the show, so do look that up. And I've just done a few little pieces ready to go. But honestly, it's super easy, and it just means you've got some brilliant 3D embellishments to work with. Now, they're both sold out individually. The only way to get these is together. It's only £11.98, but they're seriously busy. 156434, over half the stock has gone. Do not miss out on this. Molly's making funny crying noises in my head. Next, we've got for you. I love it when my producer cries in my head. Now, 20% of the stock has gone here. And again, this is lovely. Now, this is the one. No, it isn't. No, it's the other stamp set. Get ahead of us because we have got some more stamp sets as well on the show. Now, this is beautiful. So this matches with your with everything, quite frankly. So you've got your beautiful chess. You've got the Checkmate there. The Queen. You've got, of course, your chess pieces there. And then you've got your Gambit, Queen's Gambit, there as well. Oh, yes, remember that? We loved that, didn't we? £10.99. It got everyone into chess. 949799. That's your item number for those. They are beautiful quality stamps. Stamperia produce beautiful stamps because they're already mounted as well. They're absolutely exquisite. The moulds are always seriously popular. Only £11.97. Really cool background moulds here. So you've got, I love this because it's got all those different patterns, which is super cool. You've then got that beautiful all over pattern, and it's got lovely florals on there, which looks gorgeous. And then your sentiments, and your sentiments are amazing. Every journey starts with a step. So you've got some really good sentiments. You've got Wonderland, you've got Adventure, you've got Happy Unbirthday. I'm going to have unbirthdays from now on. What a very marvellous idea. I won't go back to yesterday because I was so different, because I was a different person then. Absolutely, it's very true, isn't it? Yesterday we were a different person. And I love these. Now, I've moulded them. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I have moulded them. Now, with these, you see, you could use that as a full background, but you could easily cut these so you've got loads of fantastic little tiles, and it's the detail. Can you see the detail? I mean, this is your cream paste that I've used this with. The detail is ridiculous that it picks up. I mean, it's already busy as your cream paste. What I love about the cream paste is the flexibility of it. So something like that, it's definitely going to go around jars. I mean, look at it. It is ridiculous. It's such cool stuff. So it means you can go around jars, you can decorate all sorts with that. And it's super flexible, but it picks up the detail. You can see the detail in the roses. I mean, it's amazing. I even use a cream paste in the little tags and things. You could use your air dry clay. You could use your resin in there. I just put your cream paste because, well, because I like it and I had it open. Now, if you do want those three, only £11.97. We're already approaching 20% of the stock gone. 048 and 729. Now, the stunning rice papers. 20% of the stock has gone here as well. It is super busy. Now, You've got 5 designs and you're getting 2 of each here. This is a cracking kit. So you have got, first of all, I'll show you from the back. Let me just bring these around. Look at that. So you've got your wonderful toppers. Again, all those iconic images, you know, all the stories. I mean, Alice in Wonderland is one of those, isn't it? It's a little bit mad, isn't it? It's utterly trippy. It's just such a phenomenal story. And I mean, you just think his imagination. I love that one. Absolutely adore that. And do you know what I was going to do? And I went and forgot. I've dug out some round down MDF and I was going to get some clock parts and I forgot to order them. I've got some somewhere. I love that one. And that one matches beautifully that mould. And I love that with these. You know, you can mix and match them so well. Like, you can easily cut some of those embellishments out and they'll sit on the top of those squares perfectly, absolutely perfectly. You've then got Alice herself in the big, lovely chair, looking glass house. I adore that. It's so beautiful. And then that one. That is absolutely exquisite. And what I love about that, I love how the words are just sort of, you know, they're just drifting down the page. It's wonderful. Wonderland is better when you are completely lost. Absolutely. I just adore it. See, Alice in Wonderland, so magical. And yeah, Stamperia, they're the people to bring this to life for us. Now, £16.90. So remember, you've got 10 sheets, 2 of each design. 632201, your item number. Right, we're going to run through a few more of the goodies that we have got on the show because we've already got updates. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? Okay, so first one. Now, this is a brilliant kit. You have, it's gone. It's gone, that. That's mad. I'm not surprised. It's amazing, but by gum. Okay, that's gone. 16 minutes in. Okay, so we have the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6. Now, that 12 by 12, I'm going to show you that one because it's different, is that one. So I'm going to show you that, but 20% of the stock has gone. So if you do want that one, £15.99 is your price. I'll open it so I can show more. We can still do pictures and numbers. We've also got your greyboard collection. Now, with the greyboard collection, again, this is a lovely kit. And we're approaching 60%. So greyboard, and you see what I love about them, all the die cuts. The die cuts are well cool in there. So that's the greyboard collection, 969778. We've also got your 8 by 8 double faced. Now you need this. I know I don't say that often. You need this. Stamperia have started doing background papers. Essential. You need your background papers. It's 8 by 8. Honestly, that is ridiculously handy. 20% of stock has gone there, and those stamps are beautiful. They're the ones I used on my chair. £16.99, 465164. We've also got for you some stencils. Now, again, absolutely gorgeous stencils. Half of the stock has gone here. That's 499421, your item number for that one. £14.97 is your price if you do want to go for those. So please check your baskets out there. 499421, and they are stunning. Ready? Ready, sorted. Now, so this is the 12 by 12. I'll show you on the overhead, shall I? On the overhead. So what you've got in this one. So these are, so this one comes with the 6 by 6. You see, I wanted to show you this because I know it covers different because you've got less pages essentially. So that one was a 22. This is your 10 sheet. So I thought, right, I'll show you this so you know what you're going to get in this one because I didn't want you to think that this was a 22 page one. So you've still got the beautiful sentiments, and I love this. Who in the world am I? Ah, that's the great puzzle. How many days do you wake up feeling like that? I'm not crazy. My reality is just different than yours. Yes. Begin at the beginning and go on till you come to the end, then stop. That's a life lesson, that one, which is just fabulous. Now, where are we? I'm them on the weirdest angles. So if I stand in this particular angle, I mean, really, I could do that, but you're not looking at it straight. Should I move? Oh, okay. And then look, you've got your beautiful frames. You've got our Alice looking through the looking glass there. You're going to get the clock here as well, which is just amazing, absolutely amazing. You've got Humpty Dumpty on this one. Oh, I love it. I won't start reading to you. You've got Queen Alice, of course. Oh, look at her. And I love this, rat-tat-tatting on the door. No admittance till the week after next. And that is Queen Alice. You've got the beautiful background papers. If you're going for your one-day special, I would absolutely go for this as well, because I know you get on the you're getting 10 sheets, and I know you're going to get the same designs on some of those pages, but it's worth it, because then you don't you want to use everything, don't you? I love all of these. I love it. You've got your gorgeous Cheshire Cat there. You've got the caterpillar there. Now 40% of the stock has gone on this one already. And these are well cool, because the way it's been designed, you can actually put the pieces on the chessboard, which is just so cool. So you do get that. You are getting that with your 6x6 for £15.99. That is 632349, your item number. Okay, now the one-day special, how's that? Is it? She doesn't like it. 60. 60% of the stock has gone. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So what I'm doing is, first of all, I'm going to show you how I got to where I am with my chair, because I think that's kind of important. When you're upcycling furniture, I mean, I say this as someone who gets loads of furniture with the whole intention of upcycling it, but then I go, oh yeah, but it's really nice like that, isn't it? So I don't do anything with it, and instead I've just got loads of old furniture. But actually, once you get over that initial, you know, sanding it back and actually doing it, then it's like, oh yeah, it looks really cool. So I just sanded that back, took the paint, it only had a little bit of varnish left on it, just took that off, and then I was ready to go. I've used the paints that are on the show. In this hour, you've got, now you might have used these before, you might not. Some are new, some aren't in the kit. And I think I've got the right ones here. So you've got the Avero, which is like your cream. You've also got the black. And I don't think they've given us black before, so that's well handy. You've then got the Verde, which is just beautiful. We've also got the blue Avio. You've also got the coral red in this one, and then the Biscotto. So you might have some of these, but the beautiful thing, and this is, I love what Stamperia do these days, they give us colours that will match the kit. And that is phenomenal, because it means that you are going to have something that matches. So when you're doing furniture, when you're doing upcycling, you've got it covered. £15 saving on the paints. These are good quality paints. I love these. You can see just how many they've got in the collection. It's superb quality. Now, sorry. So you know the chessboard, stencil and the mould. So a second seller. So that has also sold out. I'm so sorry. We are going to see what we can do, but at the minute it's flying. Technical sellout with that one. Oh, it's lovely. Okay, we got paint. It's fine. I'm glad I decided to demonstrate with this. Tell you what, I'm glad, because I hate it when I spend ages prepping something and then it's sold out before I get to it, and I've prepped it. I hate that. Puts me all right off prepping. I hate that. Oh, it puts me off prepping. So I hate that. It's my least favourite thing. So I'm putting a bit of paint in there and then loads of water. I'm putting it in from my spritzer because I know my water bucket's got dirty water in there. I'm doing this because I want to wash. So rather than a really sort of thick paint, and it is thick paint, so do this because you can really water it down, because it's lovely quality paint. So just do this so I can get a really nice wash, which means I'll be able to get a gorgeous blend. So going on first of all, and I'll just do, I'm working on the tray first of all, because obviously I've done my chair. So I did all this on the chair, so it's just to show you how I got to where I am. So now, I bet if I do it in here, you're not going to be able to see that. But now, the thing is with the MDF, it's more porous than the pine I were working on. So initially, it'll really, your paint will just get soaked into there. You don't see, initially with this one, I'm not going to see much colour variation. On my chair I did, because of the cream, it really did show, because it were a lot lighter than the pine. On this, it's kind of the same colour, but you can see a little bit of that paint going on. The thing is, I want a paint surface anyway, because once I start blending on top of this, if I haven't got my paint surface, my next colour isn't going to blend properly. So this is why I need to, it's all really, I'm making sure I'm sealing that MDF, or helping to seal the MDF, so then I can start blending my next layer on. So that's my first layer of paint. That's a beautiful cream paint. And actually, if I went on the side here, because you can probably see that, you can probably see that a bit better actually. There you go. So you can, yeah, you can see that a little bit better. I'll just work on the side for you, so at least you can see. Because otherwise it's silly, isn't it, if you can't actually see what I'm doing. There. Okay, so your first layer, and I'm doing this, and the thing is, those paints, when you water them down like this, I haven't used a full tub of paint. All the paints I've got, or the ones I've been using with that chair, they will go a long way. I've done a full chair, and so they will go, and I didn't actually I didn't cut any corners with that. I did it proper. I even, you know, when you use your soap stuff to clean the dust off and everything, I did it proper. I know, right? I thought this time I'm actually going to do something, so if I finish it, I can actually give it as a gift to flog it. But anyway, that's what I thought. So I'm putting the blue in there. I'm going to put a bit of cream in there first of all, because I don't want that too dark initially. I'm then going to use the blue again, but in this one I am going to use it just how it is, just direct, because then I've got the lighter shade and the darker shade. I can obviously add a little black into there if I want it a bit darker, and I am going to be just popping a little bit of water in there as well. Again, you want to be adding your water, because you want to make sure you're creating a wash. This is why it goes such a long way, because I'm mixing it up, and you know, you're creating these washes, so it means you can really expand the life of your paint. Now, there we go. So we're just mixing that up. It is so busy. I tell you what, folks, if you have got the original Alice, and I know some of the imagery is the same as the original one. I'd love to see photos of what you've done as well with beautiful Alice. Ah, you heroes, you're already on it. Oh, I love you, thank you. They're already on it, isn't that sweet? They were like, we know what you're going to be asking for, Leonie. Okay, so you've got your one layer of paint. Just take a little bit of your blue, and I'm going to go in like that. And then I'm taking my other brush, and this has no paint on it. And all I'm doing is going over the top, and can you see, this starts to blend it. Can you see how it just blends? It's a lovely brush, is this. These are proper decorating brushes. So, are they what, love? They're actually just really cheap decorating brushes. They're really cheap, and I really like them. There you go. Now look, can you see how that's blended? That's how easy that is. Can you see that soft blend? I really like that, because that were even quicker than my chair, I'm not going to lie. But that is such a beautiful soft blend. You can then go in with the darker paint, and just a little bit of the darker paint. So just take that round those edges. I love doing this. It's really addictive. So bringing this on now, and again, I'm going on with the one with no paint, and just brushing that out. And again, it just gives you, so you're building it up. So cream first of all, that gives you your base. The lighter blue first layer. Then your slightly darker blue, and that gives you Matthew Palmer. Slightly different techniques. This comes from years of learning. Mine's just blagging it. I'm only joking. Now the paint's as ever flying out the door. 20% of the stock has gone already. And look at that blend. Now in seconds, how nice is that for a blend? So I'll show up first camera, shall I? Number 1. Look, doesn't that look beautiful? And it's so easy. It's so easy to achieve a blend. And I think, see, look at that. How cool is that? And it's seconds of a job. You know, that's what I love about it. Obviously, when I was doing my chair, it weren't seconds. I don't know why it's taken me hours to do that, because I faff. But then, yeah, and dogs were eating my brushes. That didn't help. And they're cute. So it's like, oh, you're so cute every time they try and eat a brush. But look, just popping an extra line up there. Again, keep this one as my clean brush. Obviously, it's getting blue on it as I'm working with it, but not enough to make it so I can't blend it out. So there you go. You've just got that beautiful little edge at the top there, which again looks so pretty. Isn't that nice? So easy. Oh, isn't it nice? And it's easy. I wanted to show you that because I wanted to show you how I've got to where I've got with my chair, and also how easy it is to do. Because I think sometimes you'll look at big old projects like this and think, oh, that's a bit, you know, a bit scary. But they're so achievable. And it's, I think with furniture and things like that, I get scared because I don't want to ruin it. Shall I put it right way up? You don't want to ruin it. And, you know, the thing is, it's fine. If it goes wrong, you can always, always rescue it. It's absolutely achievable. So now we're going to go on to the rice paper, because this design is rice paper on the chair. And I love that. And that was a combination of the rice paper from the One Day Special and then the other rice paper. The One Day Special, 2/3 of the stock has already gone. It is flying. It is absolutely flying. You need to check your baskets out, otherwise you'll absolutely miss out of this One Day Special. We are going to try and get more stock at the minute. However, what we've got is what we've got. We can't find anything else out until tomorrow morning. So we will try our very best, but at the minute, what we've got is what we've got. So if you want what we got, you've got to check your baskets out. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this one. Now, with the rice paper, I want it to fade out. I want it to fade into my chair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my my water brush. So with my water brush, now this one, I can tell I've torn this one because I can feel the fibres. It's really interesting. When you tear rice paper, you can kind of feel the fibres have been pulled. So that one, I can tell I were rushing with that. So I've torn it a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is take this edge, and I'm just going to tear the edge off because I'm not going to use the edge. So just start from this side. Use a water brush to do the tear. Now, the reason I'm using your water brush, because you can blend it out easier if you've got a torn edge. It blends into your surface easier. If I do a cut line, then it's that solid line and you can really see it. Now, I'm not happy with that tear, but it's rice paper, so I'll just get that to work into the chair, so it won't be a problem. I'm just going to pop it on here so I know where I'm going. I need to cut about that much off there. So again, I guess mine, and I do guess it. So, I mean, it's up to you. You might be more of someone who needs to measure stuff out, then by all means, measure away, but that ain't the way I roll. And then, oh, I remember that one. And then go on like this and take, so I'm going to go like this and take that bit of paper off. So I'm kind of feeling where I need to go. So it's about there, and you can actually see the top of the chair, so that's quite cool. There. So that's about there where I'm going. Okay, now that bit obviously is a bit torn, but that's okay. I'm just going to be careful I don't lose that. And then just tear that like so. When you're doing this, you're actually best to let it, when you put the water, just let it sink in for a little while, rather than doing what I'm doing it quick, because it actually tears easier if you let it soak in and actually, you know, it absorb into the paper. Okay, so that's where it's going, which, beautiful. I'm going to get my glue, so I'm going to use the mixed media glue this time. We have got this on the show, actually. We don't often have the mixed media glue. We normally have the cloud gel, but we've got this one, the color gel. And this is a cracker because it's another one that the whole Stamperia team use this. So you can use it for all sorts. You can use it for your rice paper. It's a very lightweight adhesive, is that, as you can tell, and it's great for all your mixed media projects. Nice and strong, clear drying, of course, and obviously with something like this, because you can use it on so many different things, it means that it's super versatile. And I do like how lightweight it is as well. I like that in your glue. It's got a really unusual texture, actually. When you put your brush in, it's almost like a gel. Do you know what I mean? It looks like a jelly almost. So yeah, it's a really unusual texture. And then just peel that up. So put your glue on the chair, then put your glue on the actual rice paper, and then you're going to bob your rice paper onto your chair. You always put your glue on the surface first, then on the rice paper. It'll help you stick. It'll also help if you need to lift it off. If you do it wrong, you will be able to lift it off and keep manoeuvring it. And you need that. You don't want a glue that'll stick straight away, so you haven't got any sort of leeway with it. So popping that on like so, and then going back over with the glue. And this is the beautiful thing about rice paper now. When I go back over with the glue, it kind of, it melds it into that background. It also, while I work over the top of it, it gets rid of any air bubbles. So I'm making sure there's no air bubbles, no creases in that, and that protects it as well. So your mixed media glue will help protect it, which means when you're working over the top of it, you've got a little bit of leeway again. So if you do make a mess when you're painting over the top of it, because you've got your mixed media glue on there, it just gives you a little bit of time to take the paint off. So if you do mess up, you can take the paint off. Now I need to blast this dry before I show you the painting, because I'm going to, again, I want to show you how I did that. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'll blast this dry, and Derek is ready to take you through what we've got. Over to you.
Board ready. Ooh.
Oh, born ready.
You nearly blew me over then. Thank you, lovely. Oh, Hannah, shall I shrink a bit? Right. Oh, there you go. I can grow again now. Just like the little people in Alice in Wonderland. I am just like a character from Wonderland. I tell you what, there's something magical happening here, because your one-day special is now approaching 70%. Goodbye! Bye, bye, bye. It'll be gone by 7 o'clock, I think, the way things are going. In fact, I think we're quite surprised that it's lasted this long, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised at all, because you know how it's good stuff, isn't it? It's good stuff. You've got everything you need here. You've got those fabulous moulds. I'd forgotten about the cream paste. I could have been playing with some cream paste over there, couldn't I? Making little characters. What are the two men called? The two grumpy... Are they two...
And Tweedledum.
That's it, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Like thee and me. You've got 11 moulds there. They're all there, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Oh, amazing. You've also got your greyboards in here as well. So all the little characters in there, so you can make those in silhouette. Or... you can pop them. I noticed a couple of pages. We were looking through some of the pages earlier in the 12 by 12, and actually some of them might just work in the images that are there as well, which is really, really good. It's absolutely jam-packed, and you've got 2 sheets of the A4 rice paper, one a bit more of a backgroundy rice paper, but you've just seen how beautifully it goes onto the chair. It's like magic, isn't it? It's like wizardry. When you feather the edges and then you get it, and you just, it's amazing. And you know what, we've got so much in our lives, haven't we, that you think, oh yeah, I've got just a wooden frame that I would do that to. I've got coasters that I would completely and utterly want to transform. Plus then you've got, I can't be taller than you, Leonie, can I? I can't be.
I think you can.
No, I can't. Don't think that's possible at all.
Yes, you can.
I'm just going to have a very aching arm at the end of this. Here's your 12
no,
by
I
12.
took everything back. I took everything down, didn't I?
I know, I can't though.
I can't. I can't do that.
It'll be like Humpty Dumpty falling off the wall otherwise. So here are your 12 by 12s. It's 22 pages, isn't it? It's beautiful, and they are double-faced. So you've got really nice sort of coordination already built in. I love the fact, oh sorry if I stop waving this around like it was the flag. You see on this page, see normally with backgrounds, we do a bit of inking around the edge. It's almost like that has been done for you within these pages as well, which is stunning, isn't it? And look at the clock on the other side. What's going on? What's going on with Alice and the clock there? What's she do? She's about to catch a big butterfly. And where's the hands to her clock? Well, it leaves you plenty of scope and imagination, doesn't it, to get in there and start creating. And don't you just love the colour tones in there? Beautiful turquoise in there. 70% sold out and gone on the one-day special. All of the individual elements, by the way. So the 12 by 12s, the rice papers, the greyboard, blah, 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 individually sold out. So the only way of achieving this, and I have to say, this is one of the most affordable one-day specials I've seen of late, because actually a fair few of them, I mean, they've all been spectacular, don't get me wrong, but some of them have been a bit of a long run-up. Do you know what I mean, recently? And I love the fact that this is super, super premium, super, super distinctive. I love the fact that unbirthday count. Yeah, I'll have an unbirthday. Definitely, definitely. Me and Matthew Palmer. He wasn't admitting his age earlier either.
Matthew Palmer.
He's been doing art for years. We put it down to a technical problem. So 70% of the stock sold out and gone on your one-day special. There, congratulations if you've got yours. If you haven't, I'd look lively on this, because actually when the stock has sold out, we won't know until the morning. I mean, 8 o'clock could be an hour of whistling Dixie, or you could be going around every chair leg. Who knows? She's always ready for everything. Right, okay, so 12 by 12 and your 6 by 6. Now, these are different to the one-day special 12 by 12. These are 10 pages this time. Oh, I forgot. I was just about to lay that down there. I don't have an overhead. You do. It's all right for some, isn't it? So we're approaching half the stock of these as well. So they are different images, and they're in a different
no, they're the same images.
Oh, the same images,
yeah,
sorry.
but you've just got less. So
right.
It's really nice, because obviously
Oh, so they're your backup?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yep,
and,
yep.
of course, they'll be in 2 different scales as well, won't they? Because you'll get smaller scale in the 6 by 6, which is really cool. I love this show. It's going all different directions. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Through the looking glass, there she is. So 10 sheets of this, but you've got those 2 different sizes. So if you've got your one-day special, you won't need to chop straight into it, and yet you can still have fun, which is brilliant. Love, 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 love. Look at those colours. Oh, Humpty Dumpty's looking a bit... what's that look on his face, do you think?
That look is fear.
Is it quizzical fear?
Fear. Yeah. Maybe we just think she's going to pull him off the wall.
Are you going to pull me off this wall? You've got all of the chess goings on. And what does this say? I wonder. Maybe I shouldn't even have a go at it.
Please, God, don't you tell us a fairy tale.
No admittance till the week after next.
Hello, little children.
Oh, hang on. It depends who's written it, I suppose, though, isn't it? So is that Alice? That's Queen Alice. Is Queen Alice and Alice the same thing?
Yes.
I see. I've never read the book. I'm such a deprived child. I never read the book.
Now's time.
I must do. Yeah. I must do one day. I love this. It reminds me of Grandma's old bedroom. Gorgeous, isn't it? So that's Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Right, good. They've got... Oh, I nearly said a word I shouldn't do. So I should just say, there's the details. 632-349 for a 12 by 12 and a 6 by 6. 10 pages each, $15.99. It's all going out for you on the 28th of July, because it's coming all the way from Budapest. Next, we have got the Alice Checkmate stamps. Of course, we sold out earlier on the moulds, didn't we, in the stencil. So here are the fabulous red rubber stamps. Quarter of the stock, though, sold out and gone. Gosh, they're rugged, aren't they? They're really, really good quality. And I love the fact that also there's some flexibility in there. So if you do want to just take elements of the stamp, sorry, I'll just make it flare on camera, Derek, why don't you? Whilst trying to demonstrate their flexibility, because you can flex them. So if you just want a little bit of rook or pawn or castle or whatever, then you can. 949799 is your item number. Right, okay, we also have, oh, this is where Leonie's been paying with the cream paste, and I want to pay. Can I take some of these out?
Yes.
Can I? Can I take one out?
Oh, they might not be dry, actually, those ones.
Oh, no, it's all right.
You said that some of the corners
Okay, I'll leave it there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to Leonie, Derek. She knows what she's talking about. Quarter of the stock here, sold out and gone. Molly says in my ear for the 20th time, saying hopefully he'll say it this time. These are amazing because these are brilliant. I tell you what, I want to get a second set of these, don't you? If you're going to get them for your crafting, for your cream paste and your air dry clay, etc., you want to get a second set to make chockies, don't you?
I'm not sure of the food grade.
No,
love.
I know, but you could have a separate set, couldn't you? For that, couldn't you make chockies out of them? I know they're not food grade, but I think I would, you know, chocolate's chocolate at the end of the day. Okay, they're not food grade, so I have to say that on telly. But that's just...
Yeah, we're staying there. We're staying there with that. You can do what you want with that, but we're staying there.
Yeah, yeah, okay. But they are nice and substantial.
They are
as well,
lovely and substantial. Yes, they're very substantial.
Lovely. 04879 is your item number. So there's 3 sets there. One has the sentiments on it, like happy unbirthday and eat me. See, you can't write eat me on something like that and then tell me I can't eat it. Not the mould, obviously. Anyway, shut up, Derek. Cream paste. Let me show you. Leonie's had these in cream paste. And the texture of them is beautiful. They're just the right depth. Actually, they'd be quite low calorie because they're not that deep, are they? Stop talking with the chocolate now, Derek. Will you stop? And there's one of the sentiments there as well. Every journey starts with a step. Oh, that's profound, isn't it, for this kind of show? Right, rice papers. This time we get 10 rice papers. Now, I'm surprised this is still here, to be honest with you, because you've got 2 rice papers with your one-day special, but this is 10. How much stock? Quarter of the stock has gone on this one, £16.90. So it is it 5 designs, 2 of each, isn't it? Yes, it is. So here they are. They're beautiful. So there's Alice reading some wiggly words down the wall. Wonderland is better when you're completely lost. Yeah, I know that feeling right now. Right now. Oh, that's cute. I love the owl there. That's brilliant. I love the frames as well. Really, really lovely. There's your chessboard. Tell me Humpty Dumpty's not here. Oh, look, there's Alice. Without Humpty this time. Is she in the toppers, though, with Humpty? No, Humpty's not there either. But Tweedledum and Tweedledee are. It's probably a best, actually, that they're not. Who's the rabbit? What's the name? What's the name of the... It's
the White Rabbit.
White Rabbit, that's it. And there's the Mad Hatter. I've played the Mad Hatter in a promo for a TV channel before. I never knew anything about it. Never knew anything about it.
Was
I
it
must
ours?
read it.
Was it
No,
ours?
no, it wasn't. No. There are other channels, apparently.
Oh, how rude.
It was one of the others.
One of the others?
I'm not there anymore, though. I'm here now.
Hurrah.
632201 is your item number for all 10 of those rice papers. Really? There are bits and pieces that we haven't even seen yet. And so this, for instance, this mould and this stencil here, which is drink me, not eat me, drink me. And Alice, Alice Sweetie. Sorry, how much stock, Molly? This is so the right show for me right now. I should really have slept a bit more last night. £11.98 with a £3 saving. Oh, yeah, the number you really want is 70% sold out and gone. There's lots of Alice there. And there's also a greyboard collection. So you send me in here with her. It's her that does this to me. So it's nothing to do with me. I came in here perfectly sane. I've just sat there quietly. 80% of the stock of this is gone. 969778 is your item number there. Alice clock. Alice, chipboard, and something else. 3 steps. Well, the graphics disappeared before I got to read them. No, it's all right. There's lots and lots of. We've hardly any time left in this hour either. Alice door, frames and clock, stencils this time. How much stock, Molly? Over half of this stock. We haven't even seen this yet. Leonie hasn't even got it out yet. This might be going on the chair yet.
No,
who knows?
No.
Well, you say that, but everything's 70 and 80% sold out and gone.
It'll be going in the tray.
499 421 is your item number. Okay, it's time for me to go, and I'm just going to go down over there and sit down and think about it, and leave you with someone equally as mad. That one.
Think about Humpty Dumpty.
Yes, I will.
Hello.
I will.
Hello, Humpty Dumpty.
I used to be good at scary voices.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Would you like to go through the looking glass? Hello, Molly. Molly.
Is that scary?
Molly.
I used to do it to my friend just to spook her out. I know, right? And I thought it was hilarious because I love things like that.
Come on, let's go for a little walk.
Sorry. Get back into decorating chairs. So, right, so I've already obviously done some of this because time. So, and I want to finish my chair. I'm not leaving this chair half done like all my other demos. So what I'm doing now, I've changed brushes. So I've got a few stipple brushes, and then I have got the big, or the not as big blending brush as well. So again, it's stippling those colours on. I must admit, this stippling brush is a little bit done in, but it'll be right. It's a bit too soft, that's the truth of it. So I'm picking up the paint. I'm then getting rid of the excess. I do not want too much paint. This is still watered down. I do this because it's safer. I'm not going in then with loads of paint. I know that if I don't go in with loads of paint and it's watered down, I know that if I go wrong, I can get rid of it. You know, I'm not stuck, and I really like that. It's my get out clause. I'm then picking up the blue again, and I'm stippling the blue in there as well. So it's just layering those colours. You're working over your paper, and you can see you work over your paper, and that allows you to blend it into that paper. Can you see? And I love this because it's really interesting how it kind of starts to just disappear into that paper. It looks so effective. So all you're doing is carrying on little stippling actions and just blending that in. So again, bringing the other paintbrush in to bring the cream. Now, as you do this, obviously, you start working on this side and this side of the chair. So where you've painted previously, you will have to go back over, but that's fine. You want to do that anyway because you want to paint the chair first and then do this. You don't want to do it the other way around because if you did this and then painted your chair but you made a mess onto this bit, that'd be an issue. Whereas making a mess onto the bit that I've painted it's not a problem at all because I know I can easily go back over that. It's not a problem. I'm then going to bring in some of the darker. So with the darker blue, I've got a nice little brush here. I do not want to bring in too much of the dark blue. So I'm just bringing that in just right at the edge there. So I can bring that in, and now I can get this brush, my blending brush, and just start to smooth that out. And that just smooths that paint out and starts to blend it. Honestly, it's ridiculously satisfying, is this. I really urge you to have a go. And please don't worry about it going pear-shaped. It's okay. See, look how cool that looks. You've got that really, really lovely kind of blend. And I like the unevenness. You know, this is all uneven and it almost looks like this is a gap in the paint where you can see the actual paper. What you want to do then, obviously, on this side of the chair, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Can you see this bit? Yeah, that bit. Because this is the bit now. So I'm going to take the cream And this time I'm going to go in with my bigger brush. So you take the cream and you just blend that back out again. So with the bigger brush, because I don't want that blue, and this, I'll just blend that out. And again, that cream is nicely watered down, so it really allows me to be in control. I'm not going in so it's too dark, it's not too heavy, it's not too intense. That way you build it up gently, so you're not as likely to make mistakes. If you're just building that up gently, you can put it on but you can't take it away. So if you're doing it like this, it just allows you to layer those colours up, and you can see where it's now just working over that blue, so it's pushing that blue back, just blending it into that blue, so that blue doesn't look like now it's out of place. It doesn't look like it's sort of the overspill from the other side. Now we've only got 2.5 minutes. I can't believe we've only got 2.5 minutes left and I've only done that bit of the chair, because what I wanted to do was show you stamping as well. I also brought in some of the brown, and it's really interesting because the brown paint that you've got in here, that biscotto, oh, it sounds like biscotti, if you had biscotti, it's like the best thing since sliced bread. So bringing that in, and again with one of my paint brushes, let's go in with that paintbrush. So with this, and I'm going to do kind of the same thing, and it's just bringing a touch of that in. And it really works, and I love that about these paints. They put all the paints, they work. You know, so just a tiny bit of paint there, and it's almost like dry brushing this on. I'm just bringing that along the edge like so, and because I'm dry brushing it, there's not much on there, so it just gives you, it highlights the edges, but it just gives you a lovely, lovely texture. And that from that angle it looks a bit weird, but from above where I'm actually working, it looks quite nice, because I'm kind of not working on that side yet. I'm working on the above. And this is the thing, you're doing it in sections, because obviously I'll then need to go back over the above one, but that's fine. See, and it just makes it gives you that really. So now if I go the other side over this side, so now I'll take the brown again, and oh, it's catching the light, sorry. So then when you do the brown again in this one, again you're dry brushing it almost, and that'll just give you that beautiful, so it's just a really interesting finish. We've only got seconds left. And in the next hour, I am going to show you how to incorporate the stamps into this, because it's a really interesting, bringing the stamps in to actually decorate your furniture as well. And when you look at that now, see, look how that starts to blend in. It's really, really effective. Obviously, I'm doing it on a chair. That could be any of your MDF. I mean, that could be in a book. That could be on a piece of paper. So the technique that I'm using here, you can use anywhere. Thank you, our lovely Derek. We will see you at 8 o'clock.